Hey guys, Juan here with Colt Buildings, Contractors, Engineering, and Colt Pools, okay? So check this out. This is a commercial building, just purchased. This is a red iron building. So guys, this is a 5,000 square foot footprint. Basically, you have 50 foot that goes all the way across, okay? All the way across here. So this is a 50 foot bay by 100 foot. So you come this way, follow me this way. We go 100 foot this way. So this is a red iron building. So we do cold form, red iron, clear span steel buildings. So basically with red iron or cold form, you can go sometimes up to 25 feet across. So you get every beam, you're gonna have 25 foot. You can go 10 foot. It just depends on how you design it for structural engineering. So if you look at this corner, it goes all that point down there, okay? And it goes all the way down here. This is 100 feet. So basically, this is 15 foot on the eave height. So when you're looking at the buildings, when you talk about eave height, that's basically the bracing in the corner of the steel building or the structure, okay? Now, when we talk about apex, the apex of the building, this is the pitch, okay? This is the pitch of the roof. So this, obviously, we're doing either steel or iron, and you're gonna go ahead, and this is basically a 212 pitch. Now, with iron, we max out around a 512 pitch or a 412 pitch. But if you're going with cold form steel, we can go all the way from a monoslope to from a 112 all the way up to a 1212 pitch. So aesthetically, you can get really fancy with it in regards to cold form steel, okay? Clear span buildings, typically you can go up to 612 pitch max, but usually they like to stay around a 412 or a 512 pitch. So usually people go with cold form builds because you can do a lot more aesthetically with the home, okay? Now, you can do a sag and bag. This type of insulation is called a sag and bag, okay? So when you put the sheathing on the outside, you can see this is called a girt. So right here, if you look up these beams going on the side of the beam, outside of the main beams right here, on the outside, those are called girts, okay? Now you get the sheathing, you get the insulation on the outside of the girts, and then you get the sheathing on the outside, okay? So you got the sheathing on the outside of the building. Right here, you got your purlings. These are called purlings, okay? So when we're talking about purlings, on the construction side, these are your purlings, okay? And then you got your beams. These are your beams, okay? So those beams they're truss systems. These are called your trusses, and those are your beams. So your trusses, you got your purlings running out here. You got your purlings running this way, and you got your beams running down the side. Now, as you can see here, this right here is nothing but right here internally, they framed it out with a wood wall, studded wall. They put some metal on there. Okay, you can convert these buildings back basically into anything you want. If you have an imagination, or you have a dream, or you have an architectural design, you can sheetrock it on the side. You can plank it on the side. Basically, people turn these into custom homes. They do the rustic style. You can see this concrete right here. This is more of a polished concrete. This was used for a manufacturing plant. And Lord willing, possibly this could be converted into a home, which might be even my personal home. Okay, coming out pretty soon. So basically, this is an example of a steel structure, and these are very cost effective. They're all bolted together. I'm gonna show you over here. Now, if you come over here and check this out, these are bolts, okay? And these bolts are anchored to the footer. So this is a thicker footer right here that runs, it's called a continuous footer. So the concrete's thicker, usually 12 to 24 inches on the footer. Internally, within the pad is 4 to 6 inches. It all depends on the coating system, whether it's commercial or it's gonna be residential, okay? The building department makes all those decisions, okay? So this is my building. This is one of my buildings over here. This is in Greenwood, South Carolina. We're located in Greenwood, South Carolina. It's our main corporate headquarters. We do cover all 50 states of the US. It depends on what building codes that we're working with. You can look at these drop ceilings. So you can see how they run their lighting system. So when we ran this lighting system, we had a man lift, scissor lift. We got up there, we redid the lights. We had some old lights in here. So what we did is we took those lights and we put some LED lights in here. A good friend of mine from church, and we put a new light system in here, okay? And over here, if you follow me this way, now a lot of people say, what's the difference between a roll-up door and a roll-back door? You have to roll up. So typically, when you have clear span buildings, you have roll-up. So the doors roll up and they fold. or you have roll backs. I prefer roll ups if you're just doing it for a shop, okay? You usually have a chain, you roll it up. But if you're doing like something with glass and it's more for your home, you want to open up your home, create a breezeway, aesthetically, that's where you use your glass, and that'll be a roll back. You can also get insulated doors. Now, our buildings and most buildings out here, when it comes to red iron or cold form, do not come with doors, windows, or roll-ups. So use that from a local supplier that the general contractor or one of our builders, one of my builders will provide locally. It's more cost effective that way, okay? Even insulation, we'll try to get that local because this saves money on freight and shipping. This basically shows the layout right here, and you can just see how much space you got here. If you can maybe watch the building, you can put a right here. It could be your master bedroom back here. You can put a divider wall here. You can put an upper deck up here in a loft. You build that out in structure, put it in wood, or you can build it out in steel for a second deck. It just depends how you want to do it. Basically, these are big steel, custom Barndominiums, homes, whatever you want to call them. I like steel better because at the end of the day, I don't have to worry about if your build is going to fall over, okay? I don't have to worry about if it's going to get financed. I don't have to worry about if you're living in Florida. I'm from Florida, Daytona Beach, Florida, and Orlando. I don't have to worry about if you're going through a risk category 5 hurricane, that anything's going to happen to your home, okay? At the end of the day, I know it's not going to go anywhere. That's why I love steel structures. I love red iron buildings. I love cold form buildings because the integrity of the build is solid. And realize this, we're taking a commercial grade product and using it for residential code. Now, I started looking at some of the prices and some competitors and what they were charging for stick frame homes. They're literally using stick frame homes and using astronomical markups and then converting them into, call them Barndominiums, and gouging clients. We don't believe in that. We know what the buildings are. I know what these buildings cost. We're gonna give you a fair price. We're gonna work our tails off to transform it into a custom home. So again, my name's Juan with coldbuildings.com. Check us on the web and we'd love to earn your business. You guys have a blessed day.